Here on the OCU Athletics Update, we're talking to Delaware Resource Group Superstar Athlete of the Week, Madison Lamer, junior defender from Edmond, Oklahoma, who came up with the winning goal in double overtime for the Stars in the most recent match. And we're going to start there. Game-winning goal, double overtime. Take us through that play.
So what happened was I got the ball out of the bag, and so I started dribbling up because I saw open space. And then our forward, Madison Caputo, she made a run out wide, and I saw her, so I just passed it to her, and then she passed it to our other player, Jess, and the goalie dove for it and missed it and hit the ball out, and then I followed the ball in and scored left-footed. So,
having played 107 minutes in the game up to that point, how much of it was a relief just to get the game over with?
Most of it. It was a tiring game. We played hard, but yeah, no, we were all ready to be done. So it was just good to finish that.
The program also had special guest former player Chris Harrison was on hand that weekend. What was the reaction of the team when he showed up?
We were all super excited. I think most of the girls have watched The Bachelor and Bachelorette, so they've seen him, and so it's just pretty cool to meet him. And he's a really nice guy, so he just welcomed us and treated us normal, and it was just awesome. So,
you played for OCU alum Trevor Harmon at Redlands. What was that like, and how did that prepare you to come here and play for OCU?
He is such a great coach. He really pushed me to my limits, and he made me a better player. So it was great to play for him, and he just prepared me for the next level. So it was good. Yeah, he's a good coach.
What was it that brought you here to OCU?
The academics and soccer, obviously, but the academics here, I want to be a physical therapist, so I know they have a good exercise science program here, so that's what I'm doing right now.
All right, that's Delaware Resource Group Superstar Athlete of the Week, Madison Lamer. You can follow the Stars on OCUsports.com.
What I've learned the most from golf is to have integrity in everything you say and do.
One of the biggest lessons of that sports impacts my daily life is discipline.
Be a champion of character, it just means to realize first that you're a part of something that's bigger than yourself.
Being a part of NAIA is something that I'm going to keep with me forever because it's not only made me a better athlete, but it's made me a better person.
The NAIA really just cares about their student athletes and just the experience in general at the school, and I think that that's really important.
The NAIA stands for, has great core values. One that's most important to me is servant leadership. Being able to serve your community is a huge reason why I chose the NAIA.
I am a champion of character.
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 Here on the OCU Athletics Update, we're talking to Kristen Coventon, first-year OCU volleyball coach. And Kristen, your team is in the midst of a 9-game winning streak. Not only that, all of those 9 wins in straight sets. What's gone into your play so far?
We're just really executing our game plan. We go into each and every single game with certain things that we want to accomplish, and I think we've done a really good job of executing what we've worked on in practice. And there were certain things that I really wanted to focus on at the beginning of this season, and I really think that we're doing those well. We were, I think, 106th in aces per set last year, and right now we're 6th in the nation. That was something that we were really trying to hit on before the season started. So we're just really taking care of the ball and finding production from not just a couple players, but moving the ball around. And it's been really, really exciting and really fun to watch them progress.
2 of your key matches so far have been against Wiley, who the Stars played in the national tournament last year, and also on the road against John Brown. Specifically those 2, what did you see in those games?
Against Wiley, they had one really, really good hitter, and I knew if we could just kind of contain her and play our game, we would be successful. And that's what we did. We struggled in the first set. It was back and forth, and then we really took over the next 2. and served really aggressively and took care of the ball. That's kind of been our mantra this year, is taking care of the ball and making sure that we put the ball down quickly. And then against John Brown, they had a rocking crowd. It was loud and crazy, and again, just kind of weathering that storm. We were down in the first set, came back and won, and they were not prepared for our middles. I thought our middles did a very good job. We have 3 really good middles that we get to choose from that are competing it out in practice, and they went and had really big games, and they didn't prepare for that. So executing that part of the game plan was what was really crucial for us.
Probably the biggest match so far for you guys has been the first one when you played Missouri Baptist. They were top 5 at the time, now ranked number 1 in the NAIA. What went into that match for your team?
So kind of the opposite. We didn't know anything about them, and it was our first game of the year, and so I just told them to go out and play hard, and you never know what could happen. Our goal going into this season was to be ranked, and we knew we had to upset somebody for that to happen, and we were lucky enough to play the number 4 team in the nation our first match, and we caught them off guard, beat them pretty easily the first 2 sets, and then 3 and 4, we really played hard. They came at us, and we never gave up, and then kind of took over in the 5th set. And I was so proud of how hard they fought. Lacey Beeler had a career night. I don't think she had that many kills and digs in the same match before, so that really fueled our offense.
You talked about it being a goal to get into the national rankings, and now you are. So what does that mean for your team? Why is that important?
They're so excited, and we set team goals before the season started, and that was one of the main goals. We want to be ranked. We want to bring more prominence to our conference when it comes to volleyball. The SAC is looked at as a really strong conference in a lot of sports, but volleyball has just not been one where they say, oh, that's just really strong volleyball. So we knew we wanted to get on that national stage, not only for us, but for our conference. And we want to be ranked. We don't want to have to play in that first round. We want to go straight to the final site at the national tournament.
You were an assistant coach here at OCU, stayed in the conference with Southwestern Christian. What brought you back here to the head coaching job?
It's such a great school. Really, one thing that draws me is academics. So many people want to come to this school because of our strong academics, and then the volleyball program is top notch. And I really thought that it would be a great opportunity. I thought that there was a great core of people returning, and just the sky's the limit. I knew that they have such great potential, and we haven't even reached it yet, and we're 11 games in. So I'm excited to see what we can do the rest of the season there.
What has shaped your coaching philosophy?
I think like a lot of coaches, just how they were coached, how I was coached. My college coach, he has been instrumental in myself, and not only seeing things that he did, but being able to make those my own and not completely, figure out what I want to do and how I want to be as a coach. And I think that's helped me a lot. I think that's really helped me a lot.
What kinds of things do you look for in a prospective student athlete?
Number one, if they're a hard worker. I look at their grades, and then I look at them on the court. And I know if they're working hard in the classroom, they're working hard on the court. Normally that's a direct correlation. And I want someone that's going to work hard and give me effort and can get along with the team. This group of girls, I have never coached a team or been a part of a team that is so tight-knit. They love each other, and they just want to succeed. If someone's playing over another person, the other person's on the bench cheering, and just they all have each other back, and the camaraderie that they show is just, I've never been a part of anything like it.
What's unique about OCU?
Everything. We're so inclusive, and we strive for excellence, not only in academics and athletics, but every aspect of this university. We strive for excellence, and everyone wants to work hard and get there. And I've never been a part of something other than when I was here as an assistant, which I'm in a different role now, but of just everyone wants to do well, and everyone wants to make everything as good as it can be. And I think that speaks volumes to the university and what we're trying to do, and I'm so happy to be a part of it.
All right, that's OCU volleyball coach Kristen Coventon. You can follow the Stars on OCUsports.com.